Quality Boats Clearwater. I'm Scott Flesh, and I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the beautiful new Pursuit S358. Come on along, let's take a tour. All right, and on the back of the 358 Pursuit, the power package outfitted with the XTO 450s. This is the perfect package for speed, performance, and fuel efficiency. So as we're at the back end of the 358 Pursuit, you can see this is the ultimate setup for out at the islands, if you're entertaining family, and then when it's time for the entertainment to go and we decide we want to go fishing, we just pack up the seating and we have all this as open space. Lots of area to work through. Back here, you've got cooler space separated, so you can put your fish as well as different beverages. Nice size live well, recirculating. Lots of rod holders on here. And then from an entrance point, you have your starboard side entry onto the dock. So you've got your tuna door with a ladder that bolts in right here. You've got two very nice size insulated kill box. Everything's draining over. And then love the access here to all of your pumps. You've got the rear table back here. This is where your ladder is stored. Nice big work area. All right, and then right behind the seats, once this is all put back, you've got your stations for sink, cutting board, another fridge, cooler, insulated that drains, and then you've got your smokeless electric grill back here for entertainment. So as we move up on the port side, you're going to see all your control switches right here for cockpit lights, your live well, your fish box, and the wash downs for raw water and fresh water. And then you've got a nice setup here, opens up full for all your tackle and another storage drawer. And then a nice size waste basket area, so you don't have your trash floating around the boat while you're moving and underway. So as we move around to the midship of the boat, we've got on the starboard side, you've got gunnel here, rod holders. That's also where our secondary fire extinguisher. And as you move forward, very nice size refrigerator in this unit. And then easy access to all of your battery switches. You also have the lighting control for your courtesy lighting, your underwater lights. All right, we're back up on the Pursuit S358. We're going to go over the twin Garmin 16s that are on here. So you've got Garmin set up with digital switching. You've got the Yamaha Helmmaster EX. You've got the joystick control remote. And then when we go to do delivery, we're going to set up your screens to your preference. So what you can see on this one, we've done a rear-facing camera. So it's always great to have what's in front of you while you're running, but even more importantly, what's coming up behind you. So you've got a screen capability of seeing behind. This is also where you're going to be controlling your Seakeeper. So that's you activate your Seakeeper here to get the gyro spinning and get you stable. But you also have the ability of going through it. You can have your speed, your GPS headings, everything up here, as well as going through your charts. We can do a split screen setup for you. You name it, we can create it up here on the Garmins. Then you see right at the helm, you've got 3-row seating up here, nice big captain's chair, and all of these have the retractable back for full seat, or have it as lean post, lean rest. They all have armrests that also come down for each of the seats. And the captain's chair is adjustable for both height and for forward and back. then just below your feet at the helm, you've got a nice big access hatch that gets you clear access to the Seakeeper. So the Seakeeper 2 is here. This is where they can do calibration and any type of service warranty. It's a nice big area to get to. You've got your battery charging system, your stereo, all your wiring component. Everything is down here, and there's actually some area for additional storage. All right, as you enter the cabin of the 358, 2 steps down, and you've got an area here. This V-berth converts. Back end comes down, fills this right here. So you got enough for 2 people to sleep here comfortably. As you enter in, your controls for both your cockpit AC and your cabin AC are right here, along with your generator information and switches. You also see that there's a nice size flat screen TV in here. You've got storage. You also have a microwave oven right up here. If you want to heat anything up. And then there is a full bathroom with vacuum flush, sink, and then your faucet also connects up here to the very top, and you'll be able to use as a shower with shower curtains. So it is a wet head, but it's also protected. And the nice thing is there is AC that goes into the restroom as well. So up at the bow of the new S358 Pursuit, as you can see, you have entertaining and seating for about 8 to 10 up here when you're not sitting down and eating and dining. This is a fully retractable table that's going to go down all the way and recess into the deck to make it all one solid level. So now we're at the bow of the boat, and if you take a look up front here, you have a very large anchor locker. And what I love about this, not only do you have control of your windlass on your dash, but you also have a hand control that will go right here. And then another smart design that Pursuit came out with, instead of just having a raw and freshwater at the back of the boat, you also have quick connects up front for both raw and fresh water to clean up anything up here on the bow. Very helpful. Then the Pursuit also has the shading in the back that we'll talk about at another part of the video. But you also have the manual front bow shade. So the 2 poles go in, and then they clip back to the hard top to provide shading for this entire front area. And then from a storage perspective, lots of front storage. These simply just pull up. You got insulated boxes up here that drain overboard. So this particular Pursuit that we're looking at, the 358, comes complete with covers for the bow seating, and then it also has protection covers for the electronics at the helm and the 3 seats at the helm. Thanks again for stopping by to take a tour of the all-new Pursuit S358. If you need any questions answered, if I can be of any service, my name is Scott Flesh, and I am your sales associate here at Quality Boats Clearwater. Thank you for stopping by.